Sorry. Yeah. Like, hello? He wants my chair.
Welcome everyone to Lunchbox TV review of Peacemaker episode 4, The Chode Less Traveled. I'm Alex, and today I'm joined by Lou.
Hey.
And
Chode.
Michelle.
Hello.
Now, who wants to explain what chode is for those in the audience
I'm
who
not
don't know? All right. We're 4 episodes in, and let's talk our initial thoughts without spoilers. And so take it away.
I continue to really I'll say the word love. I love this show. It's so fun and so good, and I'm chuckling and having a really fun time. I was actually really looking forward to watching it, and I feel like I haven't looked forward to something in a little bit. And this episode was no exception. It was really good. No straight up spoilers, but more Vigilante stuff. And he's my favorite, as we know from the previous 3 episodes. So anytime there's more of him, I'm gonna have a good time. And that was this episode for me.
I also really love this episode. I love that they kind of balanced out the funny into some darker aspects, if I could say that. I mean, it was still pretty funny, but the things that Vigilante did, and then the things that we learned about Chris's childhood, and even Adebayo's kind of decision to do some things was just oh, all right. Not only is this kind of fun, but it's getting deeper and in a way kind of darker, which is really cool. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, this episode did seem to sort of slow down the plot and focus more on building up the characters. So it was kind of nice to see them a little more fleshed out than they were. 4 episodes in. How many episodes total? Is it gonna be 6?
I think it's 8.
Yeah,
okay. I think it's 8.
Right.
It may be 6, but yeah, I think it's 8.
Okay, wow then. It's 8 episodes. I have IMDb open right here, and 8 episodes. Not bad.
It should be way too short. That not enough has happened for it to end.
Yeah. Boba Fett. That's not okay. Sorry.
Oh no. We're gonna talk about it again. Let's do it. Kind of Chewbacca. What the hell is that?
Yeah. What is it? Black chrysanthemum?
Apparently he's some famous Wookiee somewhere, so I don't know. But yeah, let's go back to Peacemaker.
All right, Peacemaker. So, spoilers coming your way right now. So the first bit of the episode begins right after the botched assassination, semi-botched because the people that the butterflies that needed to be killed were killed, but Peacemaker couldn't pull the trigger. Vigilante did, and Judo Master took everyone out and was taken out himself by Economos, aka Beard
Diebeard.
Diebeard. And so they're back at HQ. They tie up Judo Master, who's still alive, and I guess they separate, do their own thing. Peacemaker is with Vigilante, and a lot of character work between them. But Peacemaker has to go visit his father because he finds out that Diebeard framed him for what Peacemaker did. So Peacemaker's upset. He goes to the prison, and while there, sorry for pausing. Adebayo. I'm horrible with names, by the way. I know Peacemaker. That's it. And Vigilante, because they're comic book characters. So Adebayo tries to talk Peacemaker out of going into the prison to talk to his father, because then his father would find out the truth and to jeopardize the mission. So Adebayo instead convinces Vigilante that it would be best that Peacemaker's evil racist father would be killed while in prison. So Vigilante gets himself arrested, but we'll get to that in a second. What do you guys think of this first act?
I mean, I'll start it off. I liked it. It was good. I really liked, like, you did have a lot of banter between Peacemaker and Vigilante in the car, specifically talking about his dad. And, like, they have this kind of back and forth about their home lives and their dads. And that was really funny to me. Like, Vigilante, like, when Peacemaker said to Vigilante, oh, like, your dad left because he doesn't like you, and, like, he's pretending to be gay with another man just so he can get away from you. It's like, no, obviously, that's just their weird back and forth. And then them both kind of realizing, like, wait, how did we even get here? And they're like, I don't know, we talked about, you mentioned my dad, so then I started insulting your dad. And it's just so funny. Like, the two of them are just so funny to me. Seeing Vigilante use, like, I wasn't honestly sure how much of a character he was going to be, but now they've, like, brought him into the group. Like, now that he's been part of it, he has to remain part of it. So that's good to know that he's gonna, like, continue to stick around. And it was really fun to see him, like, not wearing his mask and being just his, like, regular self and being so weird and just so, like, still going on about his toe and just, like,
I like that it's a running joke in this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the moment outside the prison between him and Adebayo, where, like, he's like, I'm not Vigilante, and she's like, well, why do you sound like him? He's like, oh, I don't sound like him. so stupid and so funny. And I love like Vigilante interact with any other character is great.
Yeah, well, pretty much what Michelle said. It was like a good kind of just back and forth with Chris and Vigilante. It was really funny, and it's also like it makes you like Vigilante even more because he's just kind of trying to be a good friend. You know what I mean? It's like, I think you hate me, but yeah, I'm still gonna try and be your friend, and you're gonna insult me, I'm gonna insult you, but at the end of it all, I want to be your friend. I'm in your group now, so let's do this. And yeah, that's pretty funny.
I just want to add that the actor who plays
was in Harry Potter.
No, I was gonna say he's a British actor, so that's an accent he's pulling off.
Yeah,
but who's in Harry Potter? Better question. Who is he?
I can't remember. I had it earlier, but I forgot. But he's in Harry Potter.
Alex, go to the IMDb. I need to know. I'm literally rewatching Harry Potter right now.
I saw a photo of him in one of those Nimbus things, like the flying brooms.
He's Cormac McLagan.
There you go. I have no idea who he is.
Oh, he's on the Quidditch team.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, he's later on. He's not. I don't think he's in the first one. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
He's in Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. Yeah. So it must be Quidditch,
so he's in the later half. Yeah. I think he's on the. I don't know if he's on Gryffindor. Anyways, he's on one of the Quidditch teams for sure. I remember that. Cool. I will look out for him because I love him. He looks also like a serial killer. I just need to point that out.
Especially with the glasses.
He has like a Ted Bundy vibe going on so hard with those glasses. And it works. I really like it. I think it's so perfect for his character because he is such a sociopath.
He really is, and that's the interesting thing about Vigilante, where like he's got these, inherently evil traits, where like he enjoys killing the people he think are bad guys, right? Like that's what Vigilantes do. They kill the villains, but like he thinks he has this morality because he's helping out his friend Peacemaker all the time. So it's a neat little wrinkle, and which leads him into the prison. He gets himself arrested, and he just runs his mouth on those Aryan mofos. It was really good. Yeah. I won't even bother to repeat it because like I was just half-assed, but it's definitely like the scene to check out. He's just trying to instigate a fight, and they do all attack him except for Peacemaker's dad, who's too smart to fall for the trap. And right, he already talked to Peacemaker, found out the truth, and he wants to talk to the detective to plead his case. So yeah, he's sent to the hole, I believe. Peacemaker's dad, and they're separated. and somebody gets him out. Economos gets Vigilante out, and he didn't accomplish his mission, but it was for the best because that could also, it would have jeopardized the mission, but killing Peacemaker's dad, like and because of his teammates, that's quite the wrinkle. And at the same time, Judo Master escapes. He does like a roundhouse kick on Economos. That was just so ugly, just gasping for air. And he almost makes it out. Judo Master almost escapes, but we do have a rematch between Judo Master and Peacemaker. That was pretty damn cool. It was really good back and forth, well choreographed fight. Unfortunately, it comes to an end when Adebayo shoots Judo Master in the chest, thus ending that cool fight. What were your thoughts up to this point?
I mean, I'm gonna go back to Vigilante because I love him. That prison scene is so far like highlight of the show for me. That like him sitting down at the table and all of that. Honestly, leading up to it, like his whole like really slow dragging of the garbage can moment was so unhinged. I'm like, what is this guy doing in front of all the cops? He's just dragging the garbage can and throws it out the window and gets arrested. And it's so funny going from like that really silly back and forth with Adebayo to this weird garbage can moment where I'm like, this dude is so insane. And then you see like, you're reminded actually how lethal and effective he is the moment he starts fighting those guys.
Yeah.
Because even though he's literally so crazy, he knows exactly what he's doing. Like there's no point where he's actually not in control of what's happening. And it's really interesting to see this character do that. Because like he just goes in there with this chaotic energy, but knows exactly what his plan is. Like he dispatches those 4 dudes so quick. And like it's really like it's so good. I love that moment. And then it's followed up with actually, I think one of the most interesting moments for his character so far is when he gets picked up by the blonde lady, James Gunn's girl. I can't remember her character name. Why are we that name? I don't know.
Harcourt.
Harcourt. Yeah, there you go. He's picked up by Harcourt, and he's so sad that he's like, I think I made things worse, and he looks like he's gonna cry, which is really interesting from such a sociopathic character who has no like real proper human emotions. To see him actually like hit this moment of like crying. Like, what the heck is this character? It makes me just so interested in just continuing to watch his character evolve because I just think he's fascinating. So good. Yeah, sorry. The rest of it, Judo Master, cool. I don't know. Vigilante, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, well, I'm going back to Vigilante as well. I was just laughing so much in the scene. Like the cops were just there having their lunch. He just kind of slowly goes in there, starts dragging the garbage can, and they're just looking at him, and he's like, oh, okay, breaks the glass. I was just laughing so much. And when they tied him up, he again mentions, okay, I injured my toe, so careful, it still hurts. And again, just this was him again just trying to be a friend, like when Adebayo suggested that he do something about it, so he did. And then he goes in there just like full confidence. He knows what he's doing. And I get Michelle mentioned it, like he can fight. He's Vigilante for a reason. He was just like kicking guys' ass. And I don't think that he would have beaten up Peacemaker's dad because they're showing him as some big, racist badass in this. But his speech also, just to get that, we can't repeat it on. It's just too many bleeps. It's so fun. And and again with the Judo Master, that's a fun little fight. It's just this tiny dude, and Peacemaker should be able to take care of him like really easy, but it was still a cool and fun fight. Yeah,
that was I don't know if you can take out Vigilante though, if we're gonna do the White Dragon versus Vigilante, but we still have to see what the White Dragon can do.
Yeah.
So, like he's got that really cool ass costume in his home. So Hopefully we get to see like okay, he's racist, he's horrible. That's a cool costume.
Yeah.
You know, that looks cool. I can't lie. It's like the dragon, the white dragon, looking thing. So we might see him in that. We might see him. Yeah, because we still have a few episodes left. And so the episode, we have the big reveal that the team leader Morn is actually a butterfly. And I just want to add, for the record, on YouTube, that Morn was, I don't know what it means, why James Gunn included this movie, but I love this movie. Lethal Weapon 4. Morn is sitting down and he's watching the dentist office scene where all the characters are high off their asses with like the laughing gas. It's super funny. And it might be the worst of the 4 parts of Lethal Weapon, but it's still a really good movie. Okay, I'll get off that tangent. At least it wasn't Boba Fett. But but Morn was like slurping his little honey stuff because he's a butterfly. He's an evil butterfly. So that like raises the question, like, why is he leading a team against the butterflies? Like, what is happening right now? Yeah, I mean, I'm saving the predictions for later, but like, if you guys want to throw them now, go ahead. What would you think about the reveal? And yeah.
I had a feeling he was, because like, well, him just sitting there, the way he was sitting there, I was like, this is sus. But even prior to that, there was a couple moments where he's like, I've never had an emotion before. And I'm like, yeah, that's really funny. And it was super funny when Brooklyn Nine-Nine did it first. So you're a butterfly or you're copying them. Like, that was my thought process of just having like the leader black man character just being emotionless. Like, I've seen it already. I've seen it done. So it makes sense now that he's a butterfly, and that's why they did it that way and why they chose that. So I just felt like, yeah, okay, that checks out that he is. I have no idea what the hell he's doing, but it makes sense that he is one. So no prediction, just haha, I had a feeling.
For me, it was interesting because I was the complete opposite, and I was like, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, really? Okay, that's a nice wrinkle, because I was just thinking in my head that you know how Amanda Waller has her daughter there, kind of just watching over the team. I thought that it was like another person that Amanda Waller is like, oh, you're the only one I can trust here, so blah blah blah. You know how it goes. So it was interesting that he was actually one of the butterflies, and got me thinking, how did this work? Is all the butterflies just really gonna, you know, do their thing, or there's like two factions? There's more of like the good guy butterflies and the bad guy butterflies, and that was interesting to me.
Yeah, I was thinking that's a little on the prediction side, where like maybe Mern is like a good butterfly, and that's still possible. You know, yeah, I don't know if I would lock that in as an official prediction of mine, because you know, I'm always right when it comes to these predictions. No.
Just go back to WandaVision.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Always right.
No one was right. Yeah. So yeah, let's talk final thoughts about the episode. Yeah, go on ahead.
I guess I've been going first every time. Up to this point, like, favorite episode for sure. I thought it was great. Like, I agree. I forget who said it already, but it didn't really do too much for the plot. It just kind of developed the different characters and their different side stories, which I loved. I prefer that. I care about the characters more than actually the butterfly situation. It is whatever to me. It's more exciting to see the characters interacting. This cat is bothering me. Sorry. Yeah. Like, hello. He wants my chair. Oh, sorry.
Cat problems.
He's literally kicking me out of my chair. He decided he wants to sit right behind me. Great.
Oh my god. Typical cat.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's his chair. I just happen to be in it. Yeah, it was a great episode. Predictions, I don't really have any, because I'm not really predicting. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, you know what? It's like I said on our last episode, this is becoming must watch TV for me. I'm really enjoying it. I love that this episode had a little bit more of the mixed kind of thing, like light with the dark. And for the first time, I'm like Michelle, where I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm like, I want to see what's happening next without thinking. And it's yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
Oh yeah, that's my cue. Awesome all around. I think I mentioned last time in our first 3 episode recap that like I might be enjoying this more than any of the Marvel shows, and it's like it's totally different reasons because yeah, like I think I did say it before, where like the Marvel shows I'm looking for cameos and you know
Easter eggs and everything.
Yeah. But this is just you're there for the ride, like Michelle said. You know, kick back and enjoy, and doing a great job at it. Yeah, that's it. So if you liked our opinions, let us know. Comment, please. Subscribe. Check out our socials. You know, be a cool cat. I'm Alex, and I've been joined by Lou and Michelle, and we'll see you on the next one.